Okay, we're on page 2 here of the in-class practice strips, number 5. Okay. As I look through this strip, the first thing I notice is there is no way that this guy's regular. Although I do see P waves and QRSs. The P wave has a double bump on it that's showing you the right atria and the left atria, not quite in perfect sync with each other. And the P wave is actually fairly wide, showing you that the atria are actually enlarged. That P wave is almost the entire thing. Okay, so that will be interesting to notice. Okay, so this irregularity bothers me. We won't know anything about what to do with the P wave width until we start working with 12 leads, so we'll leave that for now. But let's get ourselves a PR interval. Okay. Let's find one that's easy to measure. Okay, this is a nice one, nice and clear. Okay, this P wave, here's your baseline. P wave starts right about here, and the PR interval ends right here. That conveniently lands on a line. So this PR interval goes from this box to this box to this box and a smidge over here. So I'm going to call it 3.5 little boxes. Okay. That's going to give us a measurement, 3.5 times 0.04 is going to give us a measurement of 0.14 for our PR interval. And again, you would double check the entire strip to make sure that the 0.14 is accurate. Okay, next we want to do is measure the QRS width. And I like, oh, this one's a nice one right here. Nice lands on the line. It never hurts to use the lines to help your vision. Take your calipers from here, go straight across. Now you have to decide where that QRS ends. Okay, it's going up here. It's going sideways here. So cut the distance right in between. And that actually lands on that little line. So this is exactly 0.08 seconds. So we can write 0.08 here. Now we're going to double check that. Let's try this guy. Okay, from there to there, yeah. From here to here, that's 0.08. From there to there, there's another 0.08. And you can keep measuring them all the way through just to make sure you didn't miss anything. Okay. Now, for rhythm, let's back up here a little bit because we know that that is a problem. Okay. Lots of rhythm problems here. Okay, I've measured this out already. So when you check your calipers and you go from here to here and you take that measurement, it is not going to be the same as this one here. However, it will be the same as this one. So the distance from here to here is 19 little boxes, and sometimes when they're this irregular, it's not a bad idea to write 19 right here. Okay, this one is 16 little boxes, and it wouldn't be a bad idea to write 16 right there. Measure from here to here. That turns out to be 19 again, and this from here to here works out to be, 15.5 is what I got, just a smidge over the line. And this one again here, that's about 19. This is about 15 and 19, and I got 16 for this one, etc., etc. Okay, so this guy's all irregular. Okay. What are we going to do for heart rate on an irregular rhythm? Okay, we're definitely varying by at least 2 boxes or more, quite a bit more. So let's do our measurements here. I think I put boxes in here for you. Yeah, here's a line, and here's a line. Okay. When I count boxes, let me see, when I count QRSs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 90 on that end of the strip. Please go to the other end of the strip and do it again. Okay. So from this end to this end, it turns out that it's also 9. So I get 90 on both ends. So here for heart rate, I would do one of those, about marks on the computer, that little twiddly line, about 90. Because it's not exactly 90. It's never been exactly 90 on this whole strip. So you're saying it's about 90. Okay. In here, this would be sinus. Well, it would be sinus. You can write sinus arrhythmia. Actually, what these little early beats are actually early atrial beats, and they may actually be what we call PACs. But for today, we can just write sinus arrhythmia there is fine, because you haven't heard of PACs yet. Okay. Okay.